Hello, Paul and Sam. The wedding site. We have received the first version of the wedding site, and there are a lot of pages that needs to be updated with the design because it's just not nice enough. So I will go through these pages right now. The first one, I will send you the link to the page. The front page right now looks like this. And when you click on sign up now, that's the first one we should look at on. I need you to update this design to make it look a little bit nicer. We have two options here. We have the option that you can register by putting in these filling in these fields, and we have the option that you can connect with Facebook. And this is not clear enough right now. So what I would like you to do is just make these boxes a little bit shorter. Write a heading here saying registration. Just registration. And then make a line in the middle and make another heading saying registration with Facebook. And then just take this button over here so that it's more easy to understand that you can register without Facebook, just normal registration, or you can register through Facebook and do it by clicking on this connect button. That's the first mockup we need. The next mockup I need is a mockup of something we call inspiration pages. Inspiration pages is a gallery where you can see, for example, a lot of wedding dresses, a lot of wedding cakes, a lot of wedding shoes. And I found an American site that is doing exactly this, and they are doing it in a way that I would like to copy. So what you see here is the inspiration gallery of a site called The Knot. And here you can see wedding cakes, and then here you have different kinds, different ways you can sort these. For example, if I only want to see orange wedding cakes, I will click here, and now they are only orange. And if I only want to see round wedding cakes that are orange, I guess I'll click here, and well, now they're only round. Okay, but anyway, what I would like you to do is use this menu and imagine that somebody has clicked on wedding cakes. Make a sub menu below where an arrow that looks like this is pointing downwards, so that we got the same kind of look as here. And then you can write by color and one by style. And then we need a gallery with different pictures like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next, the same as you see here, so that you can scroll in them. We don't need any commercials, ads in the site or anything. We just want it to be clean and nice. So, and we can take away the supplier guide. We can of course take away this, so that we have the menu, we have the content field with a gallery and the 1, 2, 3 next and all that, and then the option for me to sort and only see and click on some of the sub gallery sub menus here. The next mockup we need is a mockup where we will show the programmer how will it look like when a user clicks on a picture in the gallery. So imagine I click on this wedding cake. We need to show the programmer how that will look like. And we need a pop-up here in the middle with a bigger picture of the wedding cake. And below the wedding cake we should have two options. We should have the option, the text link to this picture, and then a URL example, so that you can copy the URL and send it to a friend or put it on Facebook or something. And then we need a button called add to inspiration list. Just a normal button with the text add to inspiration list. So now we have added a new feature called inspiration list, and we need to add that feature to the overview page and also do some updates to it. this is the overview page you made last time, and this is when it's in use, and this is the one you also made later, where we needed some extra information if you wanted to start your budget. Actually, I found out that I also need some extra information if you want to start your to-do list, because we don't have the actual wedding date at this point. So I would like you to make one new version of this overview page where we also have a start your to-do list button instead of these options here. And then we need to add a third box here, which is called My Inspiration List. My Inspiration List. And in this inspiration list box, we don't need any informations to start that inspiration list box, so we don't need a button like the two others. But you should just write inspiration items and then 0, and then the same, open your inspiration list. So that's it right here. Over here in the menu, I believe we should actually delete the download budget template, because this function is instead of that function, and we should delete, of course, the download to-do list, because now we also have that here. So please delete those two options in this menu, and that will make it more easy to overview as well. So that's good. And then we of course also need a pop-up for when you press on the start your to-do list button, and in this pop-up we only need the user to select his/her wedding date. So we only need a field like the one you see right here. I also need a new update on this supplier page that you see right here. First of all, here in the right corner, I would like to give the user the option to sort the suppliers so that he only sees one in one area, sees the suppliers from this area. So what you need is just to write area and then a drop down, and in the drop down it should say all. And the next thing we need to update on this page is that you remove one line of text, so there's only 3 lines of text on each, and instead you input an example address in a gray color like we have it here. So just input an example address in a gray font color just below the name. The next mockup we need is a mockup where we show the programmer how will the My Inspiration List page look like. This is in the user module, so it will look a lot like what you have done here for my budget list. We will have this picture, we will have this menu, but just take away the budget option and the download to-do list option as well. Change this heading to My Inspiration List. Leave this text, leave the category here as it is, and keep the dress heading, but take away the budget column, the price column, and the paid column. And just write a little longer text here and change it to something like, this is a pretty dress that I found, and leave that in all 5 examples. Leave the shoe category as well, and maybe just write another shoe that I found, something like that. Just a text here that is a little bit longer than this, so that it fills out the gap here. And the only thing you need to take away else is this plus line, because we don't need this plus line here. But leave the comment field, leave the edit, and leave the option to delete. I think we should do one final mockup to show the programmer how will it actually look like when I'm adding items to my inspiration list. So one of the mockups you did in this just previous videos I made was a mockup where you showed where we were in the gallery list, and you did a pop-up and there was the picture of the round cake, and then we had this this button where you can add to inspiration list. So actually I need a version of that where the user have clicked on the add to inspiration list, the pop-up has become a little bit bigger, and then we have the options to give that item, that picture, your own title. That's just a text field, and press a button that is called add. So I hope that makes sense. Send me, if you don't understand this part, just send me whatever you got, and I will give you feedback, and we will get it in the second round. That's it.